Surprise! Disney is slyly making some of its previously removed content available again. But not the way that you would think. You might recall that Disney's decision to pull the plug on several original movies and series from Disney Plus occurred earlier this year. Well, guess what? These movies are starting to resurface, but not on Disney Plus. Instead, they've discreetly landed on various paid platforms for your viewing pleasure. That's right. Very desperate indeed. Let's see just how far down this rabbit hole goes. Here we go. Earlier this year, Disney discreetly, or in some cases not so discreetly, yanked seasons of TV series and very high-profile original films from Disney Plus. We covered that here, leaving a lot of paying subscribers a little bit puzzled. Well, maybe not a lot, but a few. And one such film was this weird one called Crater, which got very little promotion and vanished just over a month after its Disney Plus debut. But now, with even less noise being an operative word for Iger these days, the banished content is making a comeback, just not on Disney Plus. No. Instead, it's showing up on pay-per-view on demand, PVOD, on platforms such as Apple, Vudu, and Amazon. What's available for rent right now is around $4, or you could purchase it for $20. These are a collection of films including Artemis Fowl, Better Nate Than Never, Crater, as we mentioned before, Cheaper by the Dozen, Floral and Ulysses, Stargirl for some unknown reason, and Hollywood Stargirl for an equally inexplicable reason. The one and only Ivan is available, as well as Timmy Failure, Mistakes Were Made, and now a documentary called Wolfgang. Interestingly, a few Disney Plus original films haven't made this move yet. It's worth noting that many of these films were initially destined for theatrical release before circumstances led to their Disney Plus premieres, like the one and only Ivan and Artemis Fowl, specifically. This makes their removal from the platform earlier than expected all the more perplexing. Some of these movies have garnered some praise for inexplicable reasons, like Stargirl, and that was supposedly charming enough to warrant a sequel, which much of the cast and creative team were, returning. Timmy Failure, which was, pretty much a failure, could easily have found itself in the same boat, but at Disney, boys are bad and icky, so they don't get a sequel. Heck, they don't even get their own movies nowadays, but that's an entire other conversation. What I find ridiculous is a movie not even good enough for theaters that was actually free or part of your Disney Minus service is now going to cost you $20. I'll say that again. For a movie that was once a part of your Disney Plus subscription, Disney is extracting more kit. What's also interesting is that these films still exist, unlike what was imagined for them. Many expected them to be written down on, very similar to what Warner Discovery did not that long ago. And maybe a few of them would leak out for license to another streaming service. No, it's not what Disney did. They instead went straight to rental, digital purchase to try to recover some of the crazy money that they were spending for content that really gave them nothing to show for it. I guess an optimist would say that their reappearance, even on different platforms, ensures that they're not lost to the abyss. It's also an interesting development, raising some questions about what other surprises Disney has in store for people who expect to get one thing for their money and are bitterly disappointed to find it can just disappear in one day. It's important to note that no Disney Plus original series have made this return journey yet, but perhaps it could be a sign of more to come when it comes to those shows that people may have actually had some interest in. I don't know how, but maybe. All of this leaves us, of course, with some biting questions that kind of need some crowd participation here to answer. That's you watching there. Okay? How do you feel about Disney's original films reappearing on paid platforms, especially after they were initially part of a Disney Plus subscription? Could this sneaky move by Disney hint at a broader strategy for its streaming content in the future? And finally, do you think other platforms might follow this trend? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments section below. Oh, and hit that like button too, please. It really does help. It keeps the videos front and center in your recommendeds, and might actually bring other people to the channel, which I would appreciate at this point. As always, be sure to take care of yourself and, of course, take care of others. And until next time, see ya!